2 with Welling Town manager Danny Wakeling after a really good 1-0 victory away at AFC Croydon. Dan, one of your sayings is wipe your mouth and go again, and I thought today we stood up and we withstood what they had. We had a lot of quality ourselves and we thoroughly deserved that 1-0 win.
Yeah, I think so, and I'm not going to be sort of too brash about it, but I think we should have come out away from there with a 3-0 win. They've clipped the woodwork early start to second half, but it was a bit of a swinger. It was a wild effort. Nothing else was on. It was always looping and dipping. It was never going to go on the target. But that's the clearest sight of goal that they had from sort of 25 yards. So shape-wise, transition work was good. Defensively, we were solid and compact. Didn't give too much away against the side that likes to launch it into your penalty box. And when we had the ball, we broke quickly with speed, with intelligence. Sort of often 10, 12 pass moves before we got something away ourselves. So I would say definitely in the second half we should have had another 2 minimum.
Made 3 great saves.
Yeah. He'll enjoy watching the highlights. They were 3 fantastic saves, to be honest. But we also said, Frank Sinatra, me. He's made 3 great saves, but I would also say that we should definitely have picked a corner as well. Not hit at him, but they are still good saves. But I still think we could have been a bit more composed and tucked him into a corner. But yeah, I think we were massively full value away from home for a good, well-earned 3 points.
Like I said, they get it forward, they try and intimidate you, they play physically, they play to a tempo, they're a hard-working side.
Yep.
We stood up to them and our quality sort of saw us through, would you say, Dan, or would you say it was more our belief and our guts and our determination?
The quality was always there. I always talk about the 3 A's, attitude, ability and application. So our ability levels are very good. So if you match or beat them for a positive attitude, I thought we were more positive than they were. They were caught, it was a bit narky at times. I think if they'd been a bit more positive in what they were doing, they could have given us more of a threat. But we were very positive in our attitude all the way across the park. We applied ourselves across every blade of grass. Every player put the whole shift in, and therefore the superior ability that I believe we have in certain areas of the pitch does come to the fore. So yeah, we more than matched them in terms of effort, work rate and all the basic fundamentals. And because we did that, and in large spells beat them at that as well, and withstood the provocation, that's why our talent come through.
Just after we scored, they missed the sitter. Did you breathe a sigh of relief on the bench?
No, I was quite calm standing there all afternoon. I couldn't see them scoring. I couldn't see us making an unforced error. I couldn't see anything. Jack's been again pretty much unbusy, other than having to come out to deal with throws and stuff across the penalty spot and things like that. But yeah, I couldn't see them scoring at all. And I think their manager commented as he come off, we don't look like scoring a goal. That's what he said. So I had the same feeling. I couldn't see it, and I couldn't see us making a major aberration either. I could only see us getting a couple more, to be honest. I wasn't flustered or panicked at all.
We talked about their goalkeeper. I thought 2 of the saves I thought were unbelievable. They were
reactions.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic saves. And I think if that had been a television match, I think he would have got man of the match. For me, Bancroft was immense today.
Yeah.
He stood up in the air. He stood up physically to the intimidation. He wouldn't be beaten. I mean, one challenge, he was one-on-one with their guy running into the box, and I thought we might be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, no. He out-physicaled the guy, cleared the ball, and I thought all game, I thought he was superb and deserved to be man of the match because he's played really well lately.
Yeah, again, he sort of come in when Hassan got that injury. He came in, and he might not be the same sort of size and shape as Hassan, but he's intelligent, smart, reads the game brilliantly, and when he's decisive, he makes decisions, makes good decisions, and he's prepared to take risks as well, in terms of he's not one of them ones that flusters and hesitates. He makes a decision and sticks by it, but he's intelligent, he reads it first, and again, the odds are always in his favour. I've said it before, I think. I mean, he might only be sort of 3'2" or whatever, but he's good in the air, he's strong on the deck, doesn't give the ball away either, and when he needs to snap into a challenge, he goes in hard, he goes in big, goes in fair. And he's got that great manner about him as well, that he can go through some centre-halves, you sort of look at them, you know what they're about, and they're a walking yellow or a red card. He does very similar things, but because he's a composed, intelligent individual, he carries himself brilliantly. He's going to be that type of player that can always escape without cautions, pretty much. Yeah, he's a fantastic player.
Dan, how do you think the shape went? Do you think early on, did you think we were a little bit deep and that sort of invited them to get a front foot in the final third and try and pin us back?
Yeah, it's the first disappointing half-time team talk for a little while, actually, because we said about the 4 that play up top, go and close them down a bit higher. They're not as comfortable sort of going back to the goalkeeper at times. So I wanted to make that a big theme, a bit like we did in the Lordswood game, keep that going. The keeper sort of struggled a bit at times when the ball went back to him, and we've already had them watched. We thought we can do this to them 24/7 and stop them from putting ball towards our box that way. I think Joel was up there on his own doing it, chatting down two and 3 people at a time. The line of 3 was 7 to sort of 15 yards away from him too much, and that doesn't take much then to pop round Joe and then go and launch it forward. So at half time we said that three's got to get a lot closer and a lot higher, not just go and support him, but literally go and win the ball in their third. Go and win it in their third. That then negates them slinging it over the top, and then to get this turned around and putting balls towards their box, it takes a fundamental part of their game away. So we sorted that out, and we weren't as good on the right hand side as we normally are. Combination plan on the right hand side was sloppy. Right back wasn't getting up and supporting or doing enough overloads to Johnny, wasn't doing enough double movements and wasn't doing enough breaking the lines and running in behind his fullback. These are things that they'd done for 5, 6, 7 games, and we were under par a little bit. And we've reached a point where perhaps one or two have probably thought, okay, my minimum game is this, I can get by it. No, you can't, because we've got talented players on the bench and we've had to leave talented players out. So everyone's got to be punching 100% every single minute of every single game. So we addressed that at half time. And we give it a good 10-12 minutes, and then we made the change by bringing Hassan in, because then we accepted the fact that Nine was going to win most of the things in and around Jack, but it was about Jack makes it as uncomfortable as possible, so as the ball drops the second phase, can we take it off his chest, can we take it off his toes? That's why we put Hassan in there a bit more, 4-3-3, 4-1-4-1. Once we did that, it took away anything they could do going forward, to be honest with you.
Do you think, leading into the Erith Belvedere game on non-league day in the FA Vase, that you'll be looking for a more clinical performance, more of a team performance?
Yeah, I think the only thing missing today is 2 more goals, and they have been putting the ball on net on a frequent basis. It's one of them days like you said, the goalkeeper's had a man of the match display, and we've put him in that position. I think with a couple of efforts at goal, but we normally would put away. I'm not concerned at all. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried about it at all. All the boys in our squad can score goals, and the chances we create, we will continue to score goals. That, for them, though, that 1-0 win was a good one. They've gone through something this afternoon. They've gone through a storm together. You can do as much coaching on the training ground as you like. You can get your balls, bibs and cones out, tactics boards, watch all the videos. Sometimes the boys have to go in and just grit something out, and they'll have grown as a group and individuals and collectively because of today.
It is non-league day, Dan, on Saturday. There'll be a lot of league club fans and higher non-league fans.
Hope so.
Games, be looking for games to go to. Why should they come down to Bayliss Avenue and watch us against Erith and Belvedere? Because
we are a hard-working, bright, energetic side. Good experience, good hunger. We've got some very good characters out there who conduct themselves brilliantly. There isn't an ounce of malice in any of our players, but they are thoroughly competitive, and they're a really good group of lads. And they're the sort of lads that, supporters can come down afterwards and they'll have a drink and something to eat with them in the bar afterwards. They really embrace what non-league's about, these boys, and anyone looking to come down will come and watch a good, hungry, energetic side, still looking to earn its stripes this year. Every week going to look to earn our stripes. We're not going to get carried away at all, so we'd appreciate any support we could get on that day, and I'm sure the boys will return the favour.
And looking at the game, Dan, it's a winnable game to draw at home against a side in our league.
Yep.
We know well.
Yep.
We're in form. Home draw. Your thoughts on the tie?
Well, I know probably 6 or 7 of the players involved. I've had the pleasure of managing at least half a dozen, maybe more, in the past. So it would be a very familiar game as far as I'm concerned. And some of our boys would have been teammates of theirs over the years as well. I know the manager very well, so it would be a very familiar game. But all that stuff goes out the window from 1:30 onwards on Saturday afternoon, and we'll be looking to stripe each other up. So, but I'm looking forward to the day.
Well done today, Dan. The run goes on with the unbeaten run. We're not going to mention any numbers, but we'll see you Saturday for the Erith game on non-league day.
We'll do. Looking forward to it already.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.